I want to thank my doctor for giving me Chris Kuchera's phone number the 1st of November. I want to thank Chris Kuchera for taking my call and putting me down as the first patient on his new system. His staff here is fabulous. They do an excellent job. The place is excellent, immaculate. You can't get a better place to come and get treatment. I want to tell everybody, if you've got a problem, please come over here and get a free evaluation from Chris. My name is Bill Black. I'm 72 3/4. I live in Morro Bay, California, Central California coast. I have a lot of health problems, as do a lot of people my age. I went from doctor to doctor, and no one could seem to figure out what was wrong. A good friend of mine recommended a new doctor. I went and saw that doctor. So in doing the test that I was doing for this new doctor, it said patient, meaning me, has a high metal content in their body. So she gave me a metal test, which I didn't know existed. And on the metal test, it showed you're supposed to have a 2 for a maximum of lead in your body, and I had 42. And she about fell off the chair when she saw that. She said, I've seen patients with lead in their body before, but it's always a 3 or 4 or a 6. She said, you're off the chart almost. Well, the tin and the mercury with that were all extremely high. So then she said that because of that, the 42 really might be 82. They've got no way of measuring it. Well, that was my problem. I was a plumber starting in the early 60s, and I poured lead joints until the mid 70s. And when you pour a lead joint, it's about 8 inches away from your nose. And me with a large nose, I inhaled a lot of lead. In the 60s, no one told you should have had a mask on, a respirator and all that stuff. They just did the work. If you complained, they got rid of you and got somebody else. She started doing a chelation on me, pulling the lead out. The pills would draw the heavy metals out of you, and it would come out your pores and out your urine, but it's very dangerous. She told me that because of the pills doing all this drawing, it takes away the vitamin B and the vitamin C and the vitamin A and all the vitamins you need. And then I'd go back once a week, and the doctor would put them into me intravenously in my arm, 3 bagfuls, and I'd go about my business. She gave me Chris Kuchera's card and said, this man's opening a business over in the 5 cities with a new machine called a HOCATT. She told me that this machine that he has will help excrete the lead out of me and the other minerals a lot safer than the way she's doing it. Get on that machine, it will help you a lot more than I can and a lot quicker. I called Chris. I came over and I was his first patient. I signed up for 10 appointments, 2 a week, and we got right on it every Monday and Wednesday. And about the 4th appointment, I said to my wife, my feet aren't hurting quite as much as they usually do. And she said, it's impossible, Bill. I said, well, I'm telling you. And then the next 5th appointment, the 6th appointment, my feet are like, wow, they're really feeling good. So by the time we got to the 9th appointment, it had pushed my neuropathy back substantially. I had no pain. I'm sure I still had neuropathy, but I had no pain. Now, the pain is what was bothering me every day. When you live with pain every day, it's a different world. So that was about December the 15th when we got to the 10th appointment. But I was excreting the lead and chemicals out of my body at a very high rate, and I had bumps all over me. So my doctor and Chris Kuchera got together and talked about it and said, let's get off the machine for a few appointments, let Bill's body settle down, and then get back on it. Excellent advice. When I returned and got back on the HOCATT machine, I didn't need such a high volume of things going into it because of the condition I was in. I was much better. We're doing that right now, once a week instead of twice a week at lower volumes, and it's working out very well. I have no side effects. I'm secreting things out of my body very slowly. I can find bumps when I rub. I can find little things, and it's very nice. It's not a problem for me. After my 9th session, my doctor reordered the heavy metal test. When the results came back, everybody was just flabbergasted. This is the test right here, the 1st and 2nd. My lead count, what used to be 43, was down to 20. That's a 52% reduction. My doctor said, this is fabulous. I said, this is unbelievable. I've been told for 11 and a half years there's no cure for neuropathy. I'm here to tell you there is. In closing, I would like to say, I have been treated over here at Regenix 360 fabulous. They've got the machines, they've got the ability, they've got the technology. They're great people to work with. Chris Kuchera and his family are unbelievable people. I encourage everybody with a problem similar to mine or something the doctors are wondering about to come over here, have a free consultation. Everybody I've brought here has got on the program and absolutely loves it, without exception.